Hello guys, Falcon Lover Giraffe here today, and we're here with the third episode of Roblox Dual Scripting Tutorials. And today I'll be teaching you guys about commonly used functions and some mathematic terms and operators. I won't get into detail with many of the math stuff because there sure is a lot, and I really don't know what they are used for. I only know some of them, like what they are used for. Yeah, so let's create a new script. I'm going to rename it as math and functions. And don't get mixed up with the other kind of functions. I meant like preset functions, I guess, or whatever. So I'm first gonna teach you about some commonly used functions. Some commonly used functions are instance.new, GetChildren, remove, clone, and wait. In the last episode, I showed you guys what wait looks like, so I might as well show it again if you guys didn't watch that episode. Wait basically yields the script from running a number of seconds, so it's pretty useful if you don't want anything to lag that much. So that's a wait for right there, so it will stop the script for 4 seconds. Now let's get on to instance.new. Instance.new is very useful. So basically the instance.new functions as a function that creates a new instance, and then you can also define what the parent of that instance is. So an instance is basically all of these things right here, but when you create a new instance, you will have to put the name and then the parent name. So I will make it in game.workspace. So let's try the instance.new function by creating a part. So let's define a variable, local part equals instance.new, and then there are two parameters you can put. It's this one right here. The one after the comma is the parent, and the one before is the instance type. So we will always have to put quotation marks or single quotation marks, so we can define it as a string or as a name for the class type, and the class type would be part. And then if we wanted to make it go into workspace, it would be game.workspace. Now let's try this out. Okay, so we will be waiting for a part right now, and a part has been added. We just can't see it. If you saw in the Explorer, it was added. There it is. It's in the center of the world. There's the new part, guys. That's really cool. Okay, now so basically that's how you do instance.new. Now let's get on to remove or GetChildren. Yeah, let's start with GetChildren. GetChildren is a function that is applied to almost everything that has children in it. So like workspace has a lot of children, as you can see. It has terrain, comment, 3 scripts, 1 camera, and 2 parts. But these guys right here, they don't have any children because there's not this arrow that indicates it has children, and you can drop down and look into there. So let's do local wait. So basically, if you want to use GetChildren, here's a good way to use GetChildren. Like, you can get the children of all of workspace and delete all of them. But I'll also do this for Ivy in pairs, game.workspace, GetChildren, do. So for Ivy in pairs, it means this conditional statement will loop through all of the children's of the workspace. and then we want to print the name, and we also want to print the number it is. So we would put I dot dot, and then let's put a period, so it's like numbering, and then let's do a dot dot again. Oh wait, we forgot to put a space right there because we want to put a space, and then we would put V right there. And that'd be really cool. Let's see what it does. Oh wait, might as well put a wait right there also so it doesn't lag. Oh wait, I did the same mistake like last episode. I forgot to put a name because you can't print an object because it isn't a string value. And as you can see, it listed the children of game.workspace, and that's pretty cool. Now let's go get on to remove. Well, actually, let's get on to clone. Okay, now let's go put our comment for clone. So we have already defined part, and part equals instance.new, blah blah blah. So let's do part clone. We want to create a copy of part. So we want to copy this part right here. Wait, let's rename it something. Bob. And this one part, we're gonna use the white part that we used from last episode. So we want to clone the white part that's rotated a little. So all you have to do is get the directory of that part, and then you put a clone on it, a colon, and then type in clone, and then a set of parentheses. But I want to put a variable for part so my life gets easier. So let's do local part so it doesn't misidentify this part as that part. Local part equals game.workspace.part. So we want to clone part, so part clone. Let's see what that does. Part clone. What's wrong? Did I forget this? Oh, I forgot that it isn't that simple. We have to define a variable for the clone of part so we can make a parent for it. Otherwise, it will just have a null parent and it won't exist at all. So let's name the variable local clone. So now we have to state the parent of the clone. So that would be game.workspace, and that's pretty cool right there. Now let's try it out. And there you have it. There are 2 parts. That's very cool. Okay, that's what the clone does. Then now we will teach you about the remove function. Remove basically removes a instance, but it has to be not ROBLOX locked. ROBLOX locked is a special property that only admins can, only a certain security level can change. Script security levels are pretty advanced for you guys, I guess, so I'm gonna teach that in a later episode. So we don't want the clone because we don't like it at all. So let's go delete that part first, and let's name it clone dart name equals Bob equals clone. Let's do that again so we can define the name of it. So right there's clone. Now we don't want clone anymore, so we want to remove it, but you don't want to delete it because you can't use Studio in a server. So let's go use the remove function. So let's get clone remove, and basically it just removes it. There used to be destroy, but destroy is a it's not recommended to use that anymore. So let's go try that out. Oh, and it never created it because it didn't want to. Oh wait, we could try to put a wait right there, so you can actually see that the clone is created, but then it is removed. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it will be removed in a few seconds, and you just saw that it got removed. And now let's get into some math operators and terms. So some basic operations in Lua for math is adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplying, using an exponent, and modulo. Modulo is basically just getting the remainder out of dividing two numbers. So basically, plus is add, this plus symbol right there. So 5 plus 5 equals 21. So let's go name some variables. Adding, local adding. Add equals 5 plus 5. You see there's a plus symbol right there. And then when you want to subtract, local subtract equals 10 minus 5. Let's just put add minus 5. And then local divide equals, so if you want to divide something, you'll just put a slash like so. I'll show you. So 5 add divided by 2, and that would divide 10 into 2, and that would equal 5. And then for multiplying, we would use the asterisk symbol. Multiply equals 5 times 2. And then there's the modulo symbol. So I'm gonna try to think of a number that when you divide it by some other number, it will have a modulo, a remainder of 5. Okay. Oh, 15 divided by 10. Okay. Modulo equals 15 divided by 10. Percent sign by 10. And then there's the exponent. Local exponent equals what shall we put for it? Exponent of 5 to the second power 25. Okay, and then let's try to print all of these. Print add, print subtract, print divide, print multiply, print modulo, and print exponent. Okay, let's see if that works. As you can see, when we add that, add will output 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And then we did add minus 5, and that would be 5. multiply, divide would be add divided by 2, that would be 5 also. And then multiply 5 times 2 would be 10. And as you can see, modulo 15 divided by 10, the remainder is 5. And that's why it's a 5 right there. And the exponent equals 25 because 5 raised to the second power is 5 times 5, resulting in 25. And those are basic operations. And then some more operations are there's if you guys know trigonometry, I think that's how you pronounce it, then you would use these for like really cool terrain generation, but it's pretty laggy. But let's go try it out. So for sine, you would do local sine equals math.sine, and let's do 1. And then for cosine, you would do local cosine equals math.cos equals 1. And then local tangent equals math.tan. As you can see, there's way more trigonometry stuff like arc cosine, arc sine, arc tan. This one, I don't know what this is. Arctangent of y over x. That's pretty cool. There's degree and stuff like that. There's exp. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, that's Euler's constant to the xth power. And there's floor. It returns the smallest integer smaller than or equal to x. Okay, I'll show you something like that. I wish they had math small or something. That would be really cool to see. Infinitesimal or something like that. There's also math dot abs, and that's absolute value. So local absolute equals math dot abs. Let's do a -1. There's also square root. Local square root equals math dot square root of 4. And that will equal 2. And then what else that I would use? Oh yeah, local seal math dot seal 1.5. And then the local floor equals math dot floor. They're basically like rounding and stuff like that. So let's go print them out. Okay. This is way too much. There's way more math operations, but they're too long to list for me in this episode, I guess. Local sign. So if I remember, sine, cosine, and tangent. Sine is the opposite over hypotenuse, and then cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent is opposite over adjacent. And it just has to do with a triangle and stuff like that. I guess so. That's what I think. Because I haven't learned this stuff, so I try to learn it by myself. Absolute value takes the value it is from 0. So -1 is just one value from 0. And there's also square root. Square root is like taking that number and trying to find a number that when you multiply it by itself, it equals that number. So the square root of 4 would be 2, because 2 times 2 equals 4. And then there would also be a ceiling, I don't know what it's called, where it rounds the number up to closer to positive infinity, and math.floor rounds it to negative infinity. Okay, let's go print these out. Okay. So yeah, that's a sign right there, guys. I should have put pi, because pi is like what you do for that. So see, absolute value of 1 is 1, square root of 2 is 2, math.ceiling is 2, and then math.floor is 1. But I didn't teach you guys about math.pi yet, and that's where we get in math terms. The basic math terms are math.pi and math.huge. Math.huge is basically infinity, and then there's math.random, which you get a random number from the minimum you can get and the maximum you can get. So let's go put those right there. Local huge equals math.huge, and there's no parameters, I don't know. You just put that, and then there's also math.pi, local pi equals math.pi. That's really cool, guys. And there's local math, there's random, and math.random. I mean math.random seed, but I don't know what that's used for, so you guys can help them, the people who are watching this video, if they're asking any questions about math.random seed, and help them out in the comments. So math.random is basically math.random max min. I mean min and max. So let's go use 21 and 69. So it will do a random number between 21 and 69. And then I'm just gonna make my own math term, math.small equals wait, I don't think we can do that. Wait, is there a table called math? Let's try that out. Print math. Yeah, it's a table. So table.insert math small. So I think you do that way. Okay, so local math.small. So local small equals 1 to the power of math dot of negative math.huge. I'm gonna try to print this out first to see if it actually works, or if I did something wrong. Oh wait, forgot to put parentheses right there. Attempt to call a number value. I don't think it works, sadly. Oh wait, let's still try it out again. 1 equals the power of 0 minus math.huge. I'm gonna try to print math.huge. Print math.huge. Oh wait, we don't need failure. Oh yeah. We don't need parentheses for math.py. Huge, we don't need any terms for that. So it'd be this. So let's print huge, print pi, print random, and let's print math.small. If that works. Attempt to modify. Oh, it's read only table, so we can't do that, sadly. Okay, that's sad, guys. My breakthrough is over. Okay, so let's try that out, guys. So as you saw before, the math.huge is 1 dot hashtag infinity, and math.py equals 3.1415926535898, and it goes on forever. And then math print math.random 21,69. So we got a random number which was 35. And print math small. It's 1. Oh, that sucks. Probably just try. Oh yeah, math. We can just do 1 divided by math.huge. That would probably work right there. Let's try that out, guys. Oh, it's 0. I don't think it can't go below like 0.00001. Okay, and we got another random number which was 68. Let's do that again, guys. And then we got another random number which was 26, and basically those are the math terms, stuff like that. That's all for this lesson today. If this helped you guys, and you enjoyed it, leave a like, and also share this with your friends so they can give me some feedback. And you guys also leave a comment in this video. If you guys want more videos like this, subscribe and leave a comment down in the comment section below again if you want more of these videos. And if you still need help with scripting, I probably can help you. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see ya. Peace out. Yeah.